Okay, so if you could just give us your name and major.
My name is Courtney Relling and I'm a marketing major.
And when you hear the word change, what do you think of?
When I hear the word change, I think of...
Right. See you guys later.
Diversity.
And how are you going to use your education that you're receiving here at JMU to enact change in the world to make it a better place?
Well, I'm a marketing major, so I'm thinking that I'm going to be able to bring global communities together in different ways.
And what do you think needs to change right now, here in Harrisonburg or across the globe?
I think there are a lot of things that need to change. Maybe we should try to stop global warming a little bit more because I don't like the weather.
My name's Emily Hudson and I'm a WRTC major.
And when you hear the word change, what do you think of?
I think of like people just making an impact. Like it can be big or small and it can be like good or bad. But just anything that impacts others or the environment around them.
And how do you plan to use the education you're receiving here at JMU to change the world and make it a better place?
Well, I'm a writing major and so I definitely want to impact people with my voice and my opinions, and I've always been really passionate about service and giving back to the community, and I'm considering taking on a nonprofit studies minor so that I can continue that like later in life. But regardless of whether or not I do that, I still want to continue with service and continue to impact people with my words.
And what do you think needs to change right now?
I think people's attitudes need to change before anything else can change, because I think a lot of people have kind of the view that like they can't do anything themselves, and everyone has the ability to do something, and until people recognize that, like nothing is going to get done.
I'm Mimi Guido. I'm a studio art major and I'm doing art education.
I'm Claire Holt and I'm a social work major.
And when you hear the word change, what do you think of?
Something that was once constant becomes different.
Yeah, I think of time, because everything changes with time. Like graduation, for instance, that's a big change.
How do you plan on using your education from here at JMU to change the world and make it a better place?
So right now I am doing a lot of stuff with art education, and I'm doing some practicum hours in like elementary schools, and I like to use my major to like help create better art programs for elementary schools, so students understand that art is also an important subject in studies.
I would like to change the education system because right now we have the second lowest quality of education internationally. Like Korea and Japan are the first two. But I think it would make a huge difference in like urban, lower income areas. Those schools are funded by like property taxes, so obviously they don't have much to work with, and I think that's kind of unfair because they deserve an education just as much as the people who are either middle class or higher.
And what do you think needs to change right now?
Right now in this moment, I wish that I did not have as much work so I could hang out with her.
Same. And yeah, I'd like it to feel like spring.
I'd like it to feel like spring.
I'm Plum Ferreira and I'm a WRTC major.
And when you hear the word change, what does it make you think of?
I think change is a word that is thrown a lot in our community and nobody really knows exactly what change is. I mean, a lot of people just want to change things in general because it sounds good, but I think it's people's personal battles that they have to go through, so individual change.
And how do you plan on using your JMU education to change the world and make it a better place?
Well, yeah, I'm a writing major, so I hope that maybe I could give to people voices if they need it through my writing and whatever I get involved in, which I don't know yet, so in the future we'll find out.
And what do you think needs to change right now?
I think people's attitude of change has to change right now. They have to figure out what it is they want so they change themselves and then make a bigger community.
My name is Travis Larned. My major is Justice Studies.
And when you hear the word change, what does it make you think of?
Just difference. Like nothing in particular, just being different than the norm, the now. So one thing could be today, the next day it'll be different.
How do you plan on using your education from JMU to change the world to make it a better place?
I plan on joining the FBI after I graduate, and I plan on just doing my best to make people feel safe.
And what do you think needs to change right now?
The punch system. It's pretty bad. Like, it's kind of actually unfair because they control when you can eat and how much you can eat. So you don't really get a choice in what you do with your punches besides like when you want to eat your lunch and when you
My name is Ian Burpo. My major is international business.
And when you hear the word change, what does it make you think of?
Progress.
How do you plan on using your education here at JMU to change the world?
To go abroad. Do nonprofits originally. At first, work for nonprofits, and then get a lot of experience and start my own business.
And what do you think needs to change right now here at JMU?
JMU, relationship with the local people who live in Harrisonburg between students and locals. Just being law students. It's not
Hi, my name's Scarlett and I'm an English major at JMU.
And when you hear the word change, what do you think of?
I think about people and groups coming together to make a difference and change lifestyle or ways of thinking.
And how are you going to use your education that you're receiving here at JMU to change the world to make it a better place?
With English, I hope to expand different points of view through literature and create an appreciation for different cultures and ways of thinking.
And what do you think needs to change right now?
I think people need to become more aware of also where they're living in different areas and expand their knowledge to other cultures.
You could just give us your name and major.
Hi, I'm Dean Stubbs. I'm a computer information systems major.
What do you think of when you hear the word change?
I think of change as bringing about a positive impact to those around the world and locally.
How are you going to use your education here at JMU that you're receiving to change the world and make it a better place?
With technology, it gives everyone an equal playing field, such as Wikipedia. It can be edited by others, but overall, it gives everyone equal access to knowledge if they have internet or can get to a library. People used to have access to encyclopedias, which used to cost quite a bit of money, and nowadays technology is coming down in costs, and with different pushes, technology and access to internet is coming down. So hopefully with different drives for technology, people will have access to technology and reaching out to others.
What do you think needs to change right now?
Better access to information, healthcare, food, and different services just to make quality of life better for other individuals.
Awesome answer. Thank you very kindly.